The irony that so many of us have got into our handmade creations from a mental health aspect. It's where crafting or creating is actually helping to improve the way that we're feeling. But when we're building a handmade artisan business, it can get to a stage where that no longer supports our mental health through the stress that may be set up. So today we're going to dive into how you can set up your creative business to really support your mental health as well. My name's Lena Broughton, and I'm the very proud owner of madeit.com.au, where we have over 900 artisans selling through the platform. But so much more than that, we're a beautiful community and a beautiful collective where we all lift each other up, and it's really about growing together. So if this sounds like interest to you, I would love it if you pop on over and check out madeit.com.au. So let's talk about this idea of mental health and what that looks like. Now, just to obviously put out there that I'm not a trained professional in this area, and these are just concepts and discussion points between us as handmade artisans. But I think I've heard this so many times and talking to so many artisans on a daily basis about how when they started their craft, it was really because it supported their mental health and actually made them feel good. Now, something that can tip over when we're talking about turning your craft or turning your hobby or turning your passion into a business, there is a little bit of sparkle that I don't want to say, goes away, but it changes because all of a sudden we are in that spot where we're like, well, we need to make sales, we need to make profit. There's all of these other expectations that lead into running a business. Now, one thing I do want to put out there is that business is not for everyone. And if you are in a position where you're running your business and you're like, I honestly, truly can't do this right now, there are no rules about putting pause on your business because it may not be the right time right now, but it also may not be right for you. So having that self-awareness is so important for you working out whether or not having a handmade artisan business is for you. But I think one of the best ways to really set yourself up for success is to create as well, and almost like for rainy days, or be like the squirrel that collects the nuts and puts them away for winter. And this is in all different aspects. It's kind of going, if we're talking about social media, if we're talking about content, if we're talking about even your products, it's like, well, how can I have a little bit of a stash of all of these different aspects so that when I'm not feeling it, I don't have to create from scratch. I've actually got them there sitting ready to go. And one thing that I find with content creation as well is that really making the most of great days, because I think as creatives, right? Well, not even as creatives, as humans, we all ride that roller coaster where it's like, rah, and it goes like that. And you being able to have a good system for actually having content that's being created on those days, but also that you can find it again. Because I think that if you're just doing content, and you're not cleaning up your files as you go, it's not really in a usable state. And that just creates even more clutter and more confusion. So when you're having a great day and you're like, content is on fire, I'm taking images, they're all bam, 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 bam. That's where you want to go, well, how could I file these so that I can tap into those when I need them, right? And that might be that you've got a particular folder. It could be static images. It could be short videos. You can really file it to suit you, or it could be behind the scenes and you creating the product. That it means that on a day where you may not be feeling it, but you're like, you know what, I've been so consistent. I just want to put out a little bit of content. Tapping back into that stash, right, will be a great way for you to be able to get through that time as well. Now, the other thing that I want to say as well is it's okay to take a break. If you've really got yourself to a point of exhaustion and burnout, take a break. Take a day, take a week, take whatever it is that you need to really reset. And when you have reset, the ideal thing is to go back in and I will always say this, but get curious, having a look at what are the different factors, what are the different elements that led me to that point of exhaustion, right? Now, it could be external things, it could be things happening in your personal life, but when we run a small business, it all intertwines. Like, it's really hard to see the different edges. And while we'd love to have that clean line, a lot of the time, what might be happening in your personal life will affect you in your business as well. So it's about going, okay, hold on a second. Oh, this happened, this happened, this happened. Then I felt that. Because when we're in that state of overwhelm or exhaustion or burnout, right? One of the most common things is we can start to stack emotions and we think that it's all entwined. And so after you've had the reset, right? And now you're getting curious, it's like, okay, well, let's break it down specifically. Was it that you'd taken on too many custom orders? Was it that you'd taken on too much with social media? Or was it something external that's then made you feel like you couldn't do the other aspects? In that space of you getting really clear, you'll be able to unlock and set yourself up for success for next time so that you can go, oh, hold on a second. I've been here before and I don't plan to repeat it. If this video resonated with you, I'd love it if you could pop a comment down below. Let's connect properly, right? But of course as well, I'd love it if you could like and subscribe to the channel so that we can continue to all grow together. And thank you for being here. Thank you for watching right to the end. Have a beautiful day and I'll see you again for the Handmade Daily. Bye.